What's up, guys? Welcome to another Tuesday night edition of Flight Club. As Wayne's got to always find something to tinker on, busy hands.
Tightening up the invisible spark plug.
I hear you with hemostats, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
works pretty good actually.
I hear you. Yeah. We've got it coming along a little more each time. We get a few more things for it, and it won't be long now. We're waiting on the cockpits now, so they should be here anytime.
Is it in the mail? Did he mail it?
I think he did. Yeah, I think Sean sent those. Yeah, they're coming. But first of all, I want to say, how are you guys doing this evening? Glad to have you here. Everybody's kind of filing in, and we just appreciate all of you showing up another Tuesday night to hang out with us. And what are you doing, man?
It just went off.
Okay, now.
No, now I know your secret number.
Yeah, well.
You guys need to get some of this 3D printed. Check out
Plastic.
that 3D print. What do you think, huh?
Isn't that pretty?
Doesn't that look good?
Uh-huh.
$250.
With pollen all over it. Or,
Yeah, that's sexy.
or,
Don't drop it.
I'm not. You could spring for just a little more.
Yeah, that's
and
what I'm
check that
talking
out.
about.
This is not, haven't got all this put together yet because we just got to check that out. It looks like metal, doesn't it? Isn't that cool? Yeah, that's where the prop goes. The spinner,
Prop shaft.
prop shaft.
Crankshaft.
Isn't that killer? Check
That
it out.
is nice. Look at that.
Looks just like aluminum, doesn't it?
It does.
It's really nice.
I mean, I'm 5 feet away and
yeah.
you can't tell the difference.
Scale RC engines, guys.
Pretty sweet.
And we are going to be giving away a $125 gift certificate
Ooh.
at our fly-in. So if you guys can get there, well, if you win, you got a chance to get you some good stuff from Sean over there at Scale RC Engines. And he is busy as can be printing these radials for this airplane, also printing the cockpits and all the stuff that goes in them, and anything else you guys want.
So what you're saying is, for the $125, you can't use it at Adam and Eve or anything. You got to use it for scale cockpits, scaled engines. All right, just check.
Yeah, you got to use it there, Wayne.
So not Adam and Adam or Eve and Eve, but
yeah,
you know
exactly. And with the radial, guys, you will get, that's your radial. Okay. Now, if you've seen Mr. Philip Camp stuff on Facebook, he actually, the push rods come with this. You'll cut them to size, and then you'll install them. And then also,
what about your wires for your plugs?
Yeah, you got to get your own wires, and you'll run those. So there's the push rods. They all come with them. And then you get the front cover plate as well with this.
Yeah, you got your.
And then you also get the
timing
ring
things.
that goes on the piece that comes with the airplane. That comes with the airplane.
It came painted, or you painted it?
No, it came painted in the
painted?
kit. Okay. And then you basically, we'll put all of this on top of this and put everything inside the cowl. Boom, right here. Yeah. So that's that. And it will look amazing. Or if you want to, you could just
Paint it up, baby.
You could just stick with this and paint it up. It's just whichever.
You ain't got any money, you paint it up and make it look as best you can.
So your choice. Do whatever you want to. But this right here,
Yeah, that's neat.
that looks just like aluminum.
That's neat.
That is killer.
Yeah.
And the cockpits are going to look amazing. They're all in color. You won't have to paint anything. The lenses will be clear over the stickers for instrumentation. It's going to look really nice, guys. So hopefully that'll be here in the next few days, and we'll show you that and get it where you can look at it. And I think you'll be pretty impressed with that, guys. I've been impressed just with the pictures that Sean has sent me.
Yeah, you can't tell.
No, you can't tell. Can't tell. How would they know? They wouldn't know.
They wouldn't know.
Then you put your pilots in and you're good to go, right? So yeah, it's going to look really nice. We also want to say thanks tonight to our sponsors at our fly-in, which are going to be, first of all, we'll get this one up here, Zoom RC.
Mr. Zoom.
Yes, Marshall over at Zoom RC. You can also follow him on Facebook at MD Tang. If you guys need something, go over to zoomrc.net and you can get 10% off with code JCRC10. And hey, 10% is 10%, and this day might, save you some good money.
10% is 10%, and I ain't
right.
gay.
That's it, man. So get over there and let Marshall know over at zoomrc.net that you appreciate everything. And order anything from servo extensions to
It's got good high quality extensions.
they're the twisted, real thick, heavy gauge.
It looks good.
Yeah, and if you need certain,
That's it right here, right?
yeah, there's one right there. That's it. Check it out.
Yeah, it looks like 20 gauge
Yeah.
AWG.
Nice thick
not
stuff.
22,
guys.
but I think that's 20.
These are really nice. These are what's going in the T28. And they come in different lengths. So if you need anything from 6-inch up to 36, he'll get them for you. You can also get extensions for your satellites over there, for your for anywhere in the plane that you want to put them. Yeah, you could also do that, or make a bracelet or a nose ring or a lip ring or whatever. But he's got stuff for your buggies, your trucks, and your planes, your tools, everything over at zoomrc.net. So definitely check him out, guys, and share the love with the small businesses.
Share the love.
You know, the small businesses are what keep the hobby going, man. You know, I mean,
it's just like shrinking away too.
I know, and that's why, guys, we want y'all to support these small businesses because they're awesome. Next sponsor is Dave's RC Electronics. All of you guys know Dave. He was on the show showing the lights for the T28. Prayers out to Dave. His wife passed away, and
what?
She just passed away like last week.
Really?
Yeah. So sending prayers out to Dave, guys. So yeah. And so if you try to get up with him and you can't, just know that that's why. And then also, let's not forget our good friend, Mr. Guy Caputo.
Guy Caputo, the most bones broken, the least amount of time.
Flying Tiger RC.
I can't imagine what that felt like, waking up with all your bones broke.
How about it, man? That's sad.
I have no idea.
Check that out.
Guessing it's not fun.
And here's the website.
Anyway,
there you go right there. Bam. There you go right there, guys. There's a phone number. You can call him. You can talk dirty to him on the phone, whatever you want to do. He'll talk with you. So there it is. So yeah, check out Guy over at Flying Tiger. He's always a great person at our fly-ins, guys, and we love everything he does for us. And also, let us not forget, Legend Hobby.
That one.
All over the place, right? I mean, they're just good to us. And guys, if in case any of you are near the Kinston, North Carolina area, and you can come to our fly-in on the 13th of April, show lovely Vanna, show them what we're giving away. Show the picture. The Cessna Ag Wagon, guys.
That's cool. That's really cool, man. You can smoke it, everything right down here, right out.
You can spray with it. It comes with everything, but you got to get the sprayer that goes like the smoke motor pump.
You got to buy that extra?
Yeah, you got to get the pump. Everything else comes with it.
Oh, I see. So that's pre-ready for you and your pump that you buy
separately.
Separately.
Yeah, or if you want to blow smoke out of it or up somebody's butt.
So it's specifically made to pump the smoke oil into the exhaust. And
yeah, and that's what all the sprayers are for the bottom. You don't have to install those.
It's a cool looking airplane.
It's a beautiful airplane. It's 98 inches. That's a big airplane.
That's huge.
That's huge. Yeah.
And it's only a 35cc.
Yep. But if you have it, if you guys know Fritz, he did a great video on this airplane with the spray system working.
That's cool.
And it flies amazing. It did really great loops and rolls, but it's very, very docile airplane. Flew very scale. And so, yeah, that's what we're giving away from Legend Hobby at the fly-in. We're also giving away a DA70.
That's a nice engine.
Yeah, very nice engine. Let's see, what else are we? Hobby King, we're giving away batteries, the Turnigy batteries from them. We're giving away batteries from HRB. We have a lot of cool stuff, guys. So also Hangar 18 in Cary, North Carolina is giving us a plane of some sort to put in the raffle as well. So sorry if you don't want to win, don't come, because we give away a lot of stuff, and some people got ticked off about that.
I can't figure that one out.
I can't quite figure that out either. It's like, how much are y'all gonna give away?
Yeah, because it was longer than normal.
It was, but hey, everybody likes to win,
especially one person.
I know, yeah.
I still haven't figured that one out.
I hadn't figured that out either.
Anyway, it's done what's done.
Jared, what's up, buddy? Keep them flying, he says, with the sunshine. Tim Touton also throwing out the sunshine, man. We appreciate you guys. And Jared, I hope you're going to be here for the fly-in. He said he was going to be here.
Who?
Jared.
Oh, he's coming from the mountains?
Yeah.
Coming on down?
Yeah.
My daughter's going to be here from LA.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she's not coming to the fly-in.
Why not?
Because she doesn't even know what a wing is.
Well, she could make an appearance.
She's an RN. She's going to be,
well, she's not RNing when she's here, so.
You'd be amazed.
We might need help. Who knows? You need help all the time. So
Oh, I need a lot of help.
I mean,
There ain't no doubt about that. You give me a
Yeah.
pretzel from Sheets, from that circus-sized pretzel. Is that
man.
good? All
he
buttered
has
and salted.
turned me on to the
It
big
is
pretzels,
good.
and they're like,
Man, is it good.
oh my God, man.
I don't even
Those-
have to say anything. I walk in the gas station, they start cooking one for me.
Yeah, those pretzels are off the
They're good,
hook.
man. It's like that gas station sushi on Friday night.
Oh,
Been there 3 weeks
No, I
in the
don't want
warm
that.
air.
I'll go with a pretzel, but not gas station
Oh,
sushi.
that's nasty.
Man. Ugh. Yeah, Jared, it's gonna be a good time. Are you gonna have your zero by then, man? I'm just curious.
He's probably still saving. That's a lot of money. How much
Yeah.
is the kit? 600, 700?
Probably
Retracts
so.
another 300, I
Yeah,
think.
Probably so.
That's a grand.
Yeah. Mhm.
A grand to me is like 10 grand.
Yeah. Oh, now he's doing a clause. Weather depending, of course.
Weather pending.
Weather depending. Let's see. Craig Beeben, what's up, buddy? Shay, how you doing, man? I saw you fly the F-14. I saw the Maiden, and then, man, I saw the second flight, dude. Me and Wayne were talking about that before we came on tonight.
Which
hate
one's
that.
this?
The F-14.
Yeah, I know
Freeman.
that, but who are we talking about?
Shay, well, he's at Hamilton's hangar.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. I hate that, man, because
Is that the one where the wing got one wing was out and one wing was in?
No. He hit flaps, he said, and it just
And it just went nose down?
Yeah, and it just went straight in. And
So does that mean the elevators went up and then
well, he didn't have a mix in. He didn't do a mix. And I mean, I don't know.
I mean it's totally destroyed?
Oh, it's yeah. I mean, you could probably salvage the wings and the rotor and elevator, but other than that, the whole nose is practically
That's so depressing.
forward of the wings is toast.
You
Now
go through
the
it- you go-
pilots ejected and they were okay, you know.
You go through an emotional stage of rage
Mm-hmm.
for like 3 days. You're just mad at everybody, everything.
Yeah. It was nasty, but
I haven't seen
yeah,
it.
I've seen a lot of videos, guys, that are showing up on YouTube.
Yeah, because
of
the one
people
that I
having
saw,
problems.
his wing, one popped out and one went back or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Then
Well, when Rich Baker flew it at Wesley's the other day, he said one wing looked further back than the other one, and
Really?
he landed it and everything seemed fine. But now he wrung it out, man. He was beating it on that cow pasture and it's doing like this, and he's landing it hard.
it
And,
flies off cow pies.
well, they're flying down in Florida off of a.
Did they got the tarmac thing down?
They do, but it's as bumpy as the grass, man.
So they need to roll it now?
Well, they said they rolled it twice, so I mean,
Those
it's still
cow
bumpy.
pies must be spongy or something.
I'm telling you, man. But Rich, now he wrung it out. I will say he flew the crap out of
How
it.
much time did he fly? I mean,
He flew about 3 batteries, man. 3 minutes.
I mean, how 3 minutes apiece?
Mhm.
But he's flying it.
yeah, and he flew it with the wings in. I mean, and
He's
he
just
flew
doing
it
everything?
well. Yeah,
Cool.
yeah, and he liked it for the most part from what I saw. So you know, but I've seen a lot of videos in the past few days of people having problems wrecking that thing, and I don't
Well,
know.
it's a sophisticated machine. Just because it's smaller, it's almost
Well, smaller
should be
flies
harder to
worse,
fly
yeah.
because the moments are shorter.
exactly.
You know, and
Yeah.
then it's more. You can't just go, oh yeah, raise it a quarter inch on the tail.
Right.
You'll know.
But this one comes with the built-in stabilization. It comes in with the built-in mixes with the Telerons and
Tailorons.
the ailerons
So
mixed together.
it's got a lot of mixing in that thing.
Yeah,
I mean,
mean-
one glitch. You know, one
Yeah.
flap comes down, the other one don't.
yeah. Well, when Shay was flying it, it almost looked like, to me, somewhat of a stall. And I don't know.
Was
if
it
it's-
coming in for a landing or something?
Yeah, he was coming around and he hit flaps and it just kind of, but it happened quick. So I don't know, you know, and up until he hit the flaps, it was flying great. So who knows, man? I don't know if he's done any more research on it or watched the video because his wife actually was video. And so they had it on video. So I guess if you slow it down a lot and maybe look at it, really zoom in on it, and you might could see a little more. But when he picked it up off the ground, both flaps looked like they were fully extended to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't that make it go?
Well,
But
he said it ballooned up when he did the maiden and he hit the flaps. He said it really wanted to climb. So he said, I need to put a mix. But in his second flight, he said he didn't do it. He just left it as is. But he tried half flaps and it did great. So I don't know if he hit half flaps first and then went to full flaps and it stalled it. I don't know. But man, it just went
Yeah.
and went
I don't
straight
know.
into the ground.
Seems to me that you should sneak up on it rather than really going to
Yeah.
full.
Yeah, Jared said, I watched the video and something definitely happened to that bird. You can hear him hit the switch on his radio and instantly it did a nosedive. Exactly.
So if that's the case, it did an instant nosedive. That means the tail would have to go up in the front, which would push the nose straight down, right? I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. If you just hit flaps, it should balloon a little bit, right? And they're all different.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know. I don't have one.
well, I know we all sit here in armchair quarterback and,
I don't have any.
you know, we all try to figure out what
It's just
happened.
not fun. That's why you got to go through everything and There's just so much mixing you can do with that thing. You got this, does that, does this.
Well,
does
no,
that.
it comes set up basically. You
That's
know,
even
it
scarier
comes out-
because you don't know
yeah.
what's happening because all you can do is flip a switch.
Yeah.
I got to know what happens when that.
Yeah.
That's me.
Now, Rich, he flew it in low rate. We started out in mid rates, then he went to low for the wing out, and then when he came with wings in, he wanted a more roll rate, so he switched to a different rate. But he's used to flying the big one, like he stole it. You know what I mean? So
he's got experience.
oh God, he flies the original one all stock. Man,
That one?
on grass.
That one?
Yes. He
And that's
flies,
with 2 5,000s.
5 or 6, yeah. Whichever.
And then the small one only takes one.
yeah, 45.
45.
45, yeah. And normally he had it pushed all the way back from what I could see in the video.
Really?
Yeah. And I mean, and it wanted to fly, but everybody I've seen take off with this plane in videos, for the most part, every time they lift off the ground, it wants to go right.
That's got to be the torque from the fans, right? Because
It
if
wants
both
to- it
fans
wants
are
to do
turning
this.
one way, whatever way they're turning, the opposite would be the effect on the
Yeah.
roll.
Seems like it wants to go right on
Every one of
the
them. Like
minute-
if you're watching someone else take off, it's
yeah,
like it
even
dips,
Rich, when he
dips.
flew it the first time the other day, as soon as he took off, it wanted to go right, and then he went right in the flight. You
Yeah,
see what I
'cause
mean?
you got to go with it.
Yeah. So I don't know, man. It's just a lot. What's up, EQ? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, I talked with EQ on the phone last night.
Did you?
man. Yeah, good guy. Hopefully we're gonna get him on the show when he gets to B-17, and we're gonna get him to show it to us and talk to us about it.
When
and
does
what
he get
said.
that?
He said it ships out on the 15th. So I guess that maybe 15th the next month.
April tax day.
Yeah, isn't that good? I don't know if that's good or bad, you know. But
It's
yeah, EQ, can't wait to get you up here, buddy, and talk about that airplane, man, and see it for ourselves. Let's see, Dead Sticks RC, Bobby K had a great maiden, flew a lot with sweat wings off crack. Yeah, I mean, and Wesley has too. Wesley even did touch and goes with the wing sweat.
Really?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
what's his name? The Two Brothers guy.
John.
He's he had his wings swept as well. He was coming in. I think he came in. He was doing some slow flybys with the wings
Yeah,
swept.
yeah. Mhm.
He must have that battery. He must have carved out foam, put that battery all the way back.
I don't know, man, but he loves to do high alphas and all that kind of good stuff. So yeah,
I like just getting high.
John is a good pilot. I mean, he really is.
I know.
But yeah, so again, Shay, if you're still watching, I hated that for you, man. But I'm seeing a lot of that on YouTube. People are having problems, and I don't know, like you said, if it's because they're a little comfortable with it.
I don't know. It's a sophisticated little airplane. I can tell you that. You see how much wiring is in that thing?
Yeah, well, that one up there looks like a rat's nest, man. You try to get it neat, like I
know.
do.
It's almost like a burp snart. You know what a burp snart is, right?
I'm guessing where you're going here.
That's you.
Yeah, exactly.
It's got to be timed just right,
That's
or you
what I
don't
was
have a
thinking.
burp snart.
Let's see. It definitely not pilot era in that crash. Yeah. Again,
So it was a flick of a switch and it did something that it wasn't supposed to do, or you wasn't expecting it to do, I'm guessing. I don't know. It's all speculation.
Exactly. Let's see. Let's go up here and do a roll call tonight. Say hello to everybody. Let me go back up to the top of the page. Ken Wade, of course, first man in the house. How you doing, Ken? Good to see you tonight. Hope you're doing well. RC Pilot Will, Silver Fox RC, Tim Toutant, Flying Tiger RC, John Holligan, Jeff in Lower Alabama, or LA Jeff as I like to call him, Scott Monarch. Let's see, CVO Hobo. What's up, buddy? Let's see. And like I said, Tim Toutant throwing out the cash tonight. We really appreciate you, Tim. Always. Snow River RC. What's up, Snow? Good to see you, man. Let's see. Paul McNeil. How are you? Lyndon Stewart, all the way from Guyana. Let's see. Who else? Mike SSI. We got a good crowd. We got 41 people hanging out with us tonight. Already.
41.
Let's see. Of course, Jared Kirby, Craig Beaven. Let's see. Of course, Hamilton. Shay was in here earlier. Let's see. Guy says he's got T-shirts. Hey, man, bring it, buddy. If you're still there, let's give something away. Scale RC Engines. What's up, buddy? We were just showing this awesome radio, man. Glad to see you in here tonight. Can't wait to get the cockpits, Sean. Let's see. Just going down. Of course, Mom's in the house. Hello to Mom as always. Philip Camp. There's Philip. We were just talking about your radio, man. We got this in from Sean. Looks really nice, man. We're going to get it fixed up like yours. I like your pictures. Let's see. We have, of course, EQRC in the house.
Which one am I? Number 1 or number 2?
What are you doing?
He says, F you, Dork 1 and Dork 2. Which
Gary
one are you?
Ga-
You 2 or you 1?
You
You want to be the turd or you want to be lemonade?
We got Gary Gasser in the house. We got Killer Planes. He's here early.
I know. What's the deal,
Dang,
man?
I
Is it
know,
an emergency?
man.
What?
Imagine
A bridge
that.
fall or something? A boat hit a bridge?
No, that really? Come on, man.
I mean, who loses power and goes straight to a bridge abutment in the middle of the ocean?
Church
or
lady said
jettyway?
Dad's in the house.
My dad's in the house?
That's what church lady said. F you, Kenny. How you doing, buddy?
Dad is in the house. Church lady.
Alan Sprague, how you doing, buddy? So yeah, we've got a great group of guys in here hanging out with us tonight. We appreciate all of you guys. I'm excited about our flight if the wind will stop, man.
Window's going to stop.
This week has been windy, so let's go ahead and get it out of the system. Hopefully, we'll get some good flying in on the 13th.
Well, I'm just trying to figure out, is that the guy on the bus? Is he wearing a dress? The one that says F you dork 1 and 2. So you're 2, you're the duty, and I'm the lemonade, or how's this work? Or am I the duty and you're the lemonade?
Just pissing in a well and expects us to drink from it, I guess. I don't know.
I don't know either.
Yeah, Jared said it's been windy there too. Yeah, it's been crazy here. Sunday, what was it? Sunday or Sunday
Yeah,
was
Sunday
like
was nasty.
Sunday. It was howling.
Ooh.
Me and Wayne worked all day Monday. I tried to get him to go fly, but we had to finish a deck that we were working on. And I said, man, we could always go fly the L-19 today. Man, we got to get the deck done.
I gotta get it done.
Yeah, so we had to get all that done, but it looks beautiful and the customer's really happy. And yeah, so be sure and hit that thumbs up, fellas.
Yeah, Mom got mad at me
Yeah, no,
because I didn't say hi to her all the time and I was ignoring her. So, hi, Mom.
give her a thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Exactly.
Thumbs up where?
How many of you guys could have missed that bridge? I don't think you're going to stop that boat there, Steve.
It's 100,000 ton, but just because lights go out does not mean you boat turns to the right.
Wait, they lost the prop, though.
They lost the prop? Now, everything that we get fed is,
well, that's what
we have no way of.
That's what the captain said. He reported that he lost the prop and had no steering. Now, you have a rudder on a boat like that. So, but if there was a current and you.
Yeah, but they're inside all the jettyways up into they're all the way up to the top. I mean, I don't know. We're armchairing here as well.
Exactly.
But who loses power? Then the power comes back on and the boat turns to the right and takes out a bridge. When's the last time
if you don't have a prop, though, you don't have propulsion.
Right. But you still have, do you have power on your rudder?
Well, if you don't have power in the boat, you may not have power on the rudder because I'm sure it's a power steering for that boat as big as it is. It ain't a crank wheel.
Oh, it's not like, low, right.
And it's probably throttles, I guess. I don't know.
I've heard it's only one prop.
Yeah, it is, and it's massive. It's probably bigger than this room right here, man.
How come it just didn't reverse it?
Well, if they don't have a prop,
drop an anchor. Aren't the anchor guys supposed to be there until they leave all the jettyways out to the ocean?
on the front, I would imagine.
I don't know. I'm not a boat guy.
Yeah,
I know those guys that are on those ships for months and months and months. Stinky.
What do you say, Kenway? They dropped one anchor, but it was too late to help. Yeah, I bet. It probably had a Motion RC blue box in it.
Somebody flipped the flap switch.
Exactly. Yeah, no doubt. Oh, EQ said, Steve, that's my story, and I'm sticking with it. Lord. I mean, again.
Who vacations in Baltimore? You?
No.
Maryland?
No. But isn't that up around Maine and?
No, that's way up.
Okay.
This is right below DC, right before you go up into DC.
I know there were several people that were in cars, and the guys fixing potholes on the bridge.
I seen that last semi go across where the bridge fell.
Mm-hmm.
I bet you he's got a story. I bet you his shorts have a story to tell.
Man.
Can you imagine?
No.
He crosses it a million times. I think 31,000 people use that bridge every day. Used to use it every day.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine all the boats that are stuck upstream and all the boats that are stuck downstream can't get.
Yeah. And isn't that a port?
Yeah, that's the East Coast, one of the East Coast ports.
Mm-hmm. So that's going to stifle up a whole lot of stuff.
Yeah. So it's an election year, so.
Yeah, anything can happen, right? I mean,
can't wait to see the next thing.
I mean, pigs will fly, and hey, but they did reduce Donald Trump's bond. That was a great thing.
How much was it? They reduce it?
I think they were down to 100 and some million. It was almost 500
write
million.
A check.
Yeah, exactly.
Check.
Yeah, that's just we wipe our butt with that kind of money. Come on, man. Let's see.
Fertilizes Fruit of the Looms. I bet he did.
Yeah, he got his
lots of nitrogen down there, baby.
No doubt. Yeah.
That's a massive burp snort.
Killer said, EQ, could I use the story when you're on vacation? Steve, I'm going to tell the lovely Miss Denise we said hello.
Yeah, she's never on anymore.
Yeah, she's there.
When you start stripping, you strip this time.
I ain't got no need for that. Ken Wade said the boat was 900 foot long. It was
that's almost a quarter mile, right? What's a quarter mile? 1,400, whatever it is.
It was a container ship. That's what it was.
What do you think it's on there?
Let's see.
If it's leaving with containers from the United States, what are we shipping? F-14s?
I don't know.
No.
No, it's on the 13th, Jared. There was another fly-in or something on the weekend prior that we were supposed to do it, and we don't like to overlap and take away from other fields, so we moved it to the 13th.
Yeah, 13th it is.
Yeah, so it's on a Saturday. The 16th would be on a Wednesday.
Mhm.
So I know it will be Tuesday. Yeah, so it's on a Saturday. It's the 13th.
Denise likes the varsity. You didn't put Denise dated the varsity,
Yeah,
right? You put
exactly.
Denise likes the varsity.
Yeah, exactly. Listen to my mom. She said dropping an anchor on a boat like that, going that fast, is not going to work. No more than trying to stop a motorcycle running 100 with your foot.
Yeah, I've done that.
Yeah, Guy Caputo's done
But
that.
you know what can make you stop real quick is that red bubblegum machine. Because I was doing 145 when I seen it, and I go, "Oh, look at that! What's the guy flashing his lights for me for? I don't know what it is."
Yeah.
I didn't even know what it was, and I pulled off the off ramp that I was supposed to get off on. Yeah. Comes up next to me and he says,
Yeah, pull over, buddy. I can't hear you. What? Sorry. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He was cool though. He only wrote me a ticket for 70. I was doing 145.
Oh, good gosh.
He goes, "I can't tell how fast you're going. If you promise not to do that again." There.
Give me one,
Never.
dude. Yeah. Uh-huh. That's right. Yeah. Yeah.
Empty containers, huh? Why would we send empty containers back? Wouldn't we? Don't we have anything to sell back to the world? Or we just consume all what the world makes and
Yeah, that is a point. You think if they're coming in, they'd be going out
we
with something.
pumping air across the ocean or
Yeah.
something
I mean,
in containers?
yeah.
Burp snort in the container, then you shut the door.
Yeah, exactly. Oh,
Leave a dead salmon in there
ugh.
all by itself across the ocean, sitting 120.
Well, how about all the containers that fall off of boats in the ocean? There's no telling.
Can you imagine what's down at the bottom of the ocean? All the
No.
crap that man has made in the wars, First
Yeah.
World War, the
Imagine you
Second
could
World
go
War.
across the bottom with a big magnet.
Big
That would just
magnet?
Like ping, 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 things sticking to it, man.
Imagine the stuff that down there, everybody's still trapped in it.
Oh yeah.
Imagine you open up the door and you're going to look at all these people still got the watches and the rings
Yeah.
and everything. You're going to
Well,
be
they
a
said how
flash.
deep the water was at that bridge because there were some cars that went in there.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, for a boat that big to come in, it's got to be pretty deep, I would think.
I don't know.
I would think it is. So let's see. RC Pilot Will said, "I'd like to try to make it to your fly-in. I'm local in Wake County. Try to get to hang out." Yeah, man, definitely. Come on, man. We'd love to have you. We're gonna have
Come
some
on out, man.
good
He'll buy you
prizes,
lunch.
good
He'll buy
food.
you lunch.
Sure, yeah. I mean, we're gonna have some good food, man. Barbecue chicken. You break my cowl, and we're gonna have a problem.
Giving away a couple of 3D printed radials.
Yeah. But yeah, we're gonna have great food: hamburgers, hot dogs, barbecue chicken, drinks. We're gonna be giving away airplanes and motors and batteries and
Candy drop, not
Hey.
panty drop. Candy
and
drop.
we're also gonna do a ping pong ball drop too.
Oh, we're going to do that this time. Whoever has the closest wins the money, wins the
Uh-huh.
pot.
Mhm.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, you pick a number ping pong ball, and we have a flag in the middle of the field, and they fly over and they drop the ball, and whoever the ball is close to the flag wins the money minus half of what the club gets. So we split it. So last time I think we did it was over $300.
Was it $300?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I must have been sleeping because
Yeah, you didn't feel good
I
that
had
day.
my eardrum popped.
I mean,
I had blood coming out.
really?
Huh?
Really?
Yeah.
Huh?
That's
Huh?
what it was. Huh?
That's what's wrong
My
with your
head
hearing,
was,
man.
I was gone.
What's wrong with us? I tell him all the time he's deaf. I'll be standing 3 feet from him like
It's
Wayne.
true.
He doesn't
It's
hear
true
nothing.
because Brody parked his car right next to where I was in my truck, man. I was out of it. I was in my truck. I seen him. I heard him. And, oh man, I was gone. I was hurting.
Yeah.
You know, when you're hurting, nothing matters.
Yeah, I know, man. But yeah, we're looking forward to it, Will. And if you can get down here, bring your planes. You can come camp out. You can get here early. We have electricity hookups. We've got lights and everything all the way down the flight line.
Yeah, you can come
Electrical.
Friday and help mow and
Yeah.
edge and weed.
Clean up. Yeah,
It's fun because after we get done working, we all fly airplanes and
have a good time.
everybody usually brings out the barbecue stuff and everybody's flying their own airplanes. It's fun to make fun of everybody. We
Yeah.
just all have a good time.
That's right. And heck, we may stay there at night. Who knows?
Bring out your night flyers.
Yeah.
We'll bring out our paintball guns.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Craig said 50 foot deep at low tide.
Wow.
Wow.
That's not very deep.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to fall in a car in 50 foot of water, would you?
I don't like falling out of the car when I'm on level ground.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, you know,
I mean, can you imagine if it really happened? It'd be like you're in a bad movie or a bad dream. Yeah, it's all slow motion. You know, when you're right in the middle of getting hit in a car wreck.
you wonder if the airbag came out.
Oh, I'm sure it did.
That's a big impact.
Well,
man.
when you hit water at that speed, man,
yeah,
that's
it's
concrete.
a pretty big impact, exactly.
Ugh.
So, especially with the front of a car. I mean,
depends if the front hits first, because you're probably going to flip.
yeah, you think the weight,
All the
of it,
weight's
yeah.
in there, and depending
landed
on
on
the
the roof,
inertia coming
yeah.
off, how you came off, you're
Yeah.
going to tumble.
It landed on the roof.
If you land on the
pressure.
roof, it's compaction time. Sardine
Crushed.
can.
Yeah.
I don't think we have any airbags on the roof, do we?
Jared, so that would be a question maybe for Wayne. He said he's going to grab a hotel. Anything nearby the
It
field?
depends. Do you need a stripper pole in your hotel room, or we got a nice midget farm about 5 minutes away from the field? I think it's a midget farm. Yeah, is that politically correct, or is it the other way? Dwarf? Is that the one?
I don't know.
I don't know
You
either.
lost me.
I don't do well.
There
on
is
that.
there is a motel somewhere close by. I mean, because let's see.
Yeah, there's some good ones. There's some in the area.
Just Google it, Kinston, North
Yeah,
Carolina.
well, we'll guide you.
Airport Road is what our field is on.
Where'd Tim Touton stay?
I think he stayed somewhere close by because the hospital's
He
right
must
there
have stayed
too.
off 70 somewhere.
Yeah, the hospital's right there too. So you know they got that.
You can get a hospital room, but those are expensive.
Yeah.
They're like what, 13 grand a night?
Yeah, I don't think you want to do that.
But
Get
you
a
get
sponge
pain, you
bath,
get
get a sponge-
painkillers. You get
sponge
painkillers
bath.
and you get an IV.
Yeah, sponge bath, the whole 9 yards.
Sponge bath. Yeah, but they don't tell you it's Brutus that gives you the sponge bath.
Brutal.
Brutus gives you the sponge bath.
Just no bed bugs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ken Wade said there's a Hampton Inn nearby, so that would
Hampton
be
Inn.
nice. So yeah, and Ken is one of our guys that flies with us too, Jared. So there you go, Hampton Inn. Call and see what you can get the room for.
Yeah.
What is it? But yeah, so we'll have guys coming as far away as what, Virginia and further,
Are we?
camping out and stuff like that.
Should be good. I haven't checked the weather. Have you checked the weather? It's 2
Well,
weeks
not
away.
that far
2 weeks
away.
away, right? Well,
After
2 and a
this
half.
weekend, it'll be 2.
2 weeks. 2 and a half.
Mm-hmm.
Tomorrow
Yeah.
will be 2.5.
Mm-hmm.
So you
Yeah.
have to dig into that. Look at the almanac. See what's going to be.
Yeah,
We should
and,
take bets.
I wonder if anybody will bring an F-14 like that.
Oh, I was going to ask that question. If anybody has a foamy, did anybody buy one that's coming? I don't know of anybody that has a new
I don't
one.
know anybody's got the new one yet either.
Everybody I'd hang
Not
out.
in our club now. I'm sure Mike would probably get one if he hadn't already.
Oh,
you
he'd
know?
probably give you his Draco. He can't stand that.
Really.
All the parts have broke a million times. All the plastic parts.
I'm talking about Mike, the other guy, Mike.
Mike Hood,
No,
Fox.
the guy that flies the
How many mics do you
makes the
have?
batteries for his jets.
The boat guy.
Boat guy. Yeah.
That's
that
how.
guy.
That's how I remember him.
Yeah, that guy.
I don't know.
'Cause he
I
was
know he's
buying-
got the big SU-30. I think
Yeah.
the twin,
He was
the
buying a lot of
Verse
stuff.
2 or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And he's got the Futura, not the Futura.
He's got was it Viper? No, what? Because I've got the Futura and
He's
I've
got the souped up
SU.
model and something.
Oh, it's the Avanti.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's
with the
got
jet
the-
fan.
yeah, he's got
version
the
2
Avanti.
or whatever it is.
Uh-huh.
Nice looking airplane.
Yeah,
Sounds
yeah.
good. Plus, he makes his own batteries. It's pretty cool. And he flies what, 5-6 minutes?
yeah,
He
yeah.
hammers it.
Yeah, and he's making his batteries out of what?
Something that he found that he put together that he likes.
Yeah,
I don't know. I haven't had a chance to really.
pretty cool. It is the 13th of April, Steve. Are you going to make it?
Come
Is
on
Denise gonna make it?
down.
Is Denise coming with you?
You're gonna have to go around Baltimore Bridge though.
Yeah. Let's see. Brody is going to come. He's done told me that he's coming. There ain't no doubt about it. I talked to him yesterday. Me and my son went over to his house to drop off some stuff to get painted.
Did
for
you
my
see his
son's truck.
Gilmore?
Oh yes, it's very nice.
Has he flown it yet?
Not yet. He hadn't had the weather for it.
Oh,
And he
well,
put
yeah.
the big Goodyear white letter tires on it, man.
Did he?
They look nice on
Really?
there. Yeah, those tires look
What
really good.
what does he have? He's got an electric motor in, right?
Oh yeah. He's got a big motor. I'm not sure what size,
What
but I think
props he
he's
running?
running 12S.
12S.
Man, the prop on that thing looked like it was that big, and it doesn't have any flaps or nothing, man. So it's supposed to be fast, you know.
Ooh,
So yeah,
wants to go up against my FW190.
might
20cc with a 55C sticking in there with a 2015 prop, spinning 8,500.
It's a big airplane, man. Them fuselage look that
I know
big around.
it is big. I've seen it. It looks. I haven't seen it in real life. I've seen this one in real life. This
Yeah.
one in real life. Haven't seen it. Do we have opened that box?
No,
yet,
I
have we?
haven't taken that one out yet. Yeah, But that Gilmore's pretty, man. It's beautiful.
Why would he pick the Gilmore? That just seems out of.
Because he wanted a racer.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's just really nice. Also, too, guys, don't forget Legend Hobby March Madness sale. 15% off a lot of planes over there, guys. You get some good deals. We've been posting, me and Joe and some other guys have been posting on Facebook this week.
Alan wants to know if you've heard any word on the muffler.
I have not yet, man. We're still waiting on it. They're still reworking them, so hopefully.
I got parts of it.
Got parts of it we had to cut off. Yeah. Yeah, we had to rework it. But yeah, so also they've got the Mustangs coming in. That's going to be nice from Seagull Models. That's the 71-inch. And then there's was an 89-inch coming. The one that I want, the B models coming. That'll be here in like, I think, June.
The blue, was it blue and yellow?
No, that was the 71-inch. The B model is the silver one that's coming. Yeah.
So, but the blue one's coming first?
Yes. That one's on the way.
But the other one's
the
not.
other one will be here in June.
And you want the silver one?
I want the B model, yes. The big one. That one's going to be big. That's like, I think that one's 89
Yeah,
inches.
I think it's 90, something like that.
Yeah, 90 or 92, somewhere.
I don't know,
It's a
that's
big
big.
plane. It's coming in two schemes, a silver and something else.
Jared wants to know if you're going to bring the T-28 there. Are you going to be able to put the scale cockpit in there and then the nose and everything? You're not going to be able to. You're not going to fly it.
I want to be able to display it, if nothing else.
Well, I mean, you'll have that, and you'll have your scale cockpit, and you'll have everything in there sitting there.
Yeah, we're going to definitely try to put up a display for Legend Hobby planes while we're there. The RQ-7, the L-19, the Yak. We're going to have this box, of course, to give away, minus the plane. Wayne's going to keep that. Just giving away the box.
Yeah,
right?
I got a nice airplane I can stick in there.
Yeah, exactly. We'll have the T-28 on display. Yeah, we're going to try to get some Legend Hobby planes, Seagull models for you guys to look at so you can see them yourself in person because the quality of them is amazing. And of course, you know, the customer service at Legend Hobby with Thomas is just stellar. You can't beat it. And then Joe, of course, and any of us that you need help from, you ask us a question, we'll try to help you any way we can. So yeah, just a great company, Legend Hobby. You gotta love it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna come up here and let's see, where is it? Let me put this here.
What are you looking for?
I'm trying to find my ticker. There it is. There's my ticker.
What is that? A French ticker?
Yeah, French ticker. Yeah.
I wonder what it was.
But yeah, definitely got to check out the good stuff, the good sales. And don't forget, guys, go over to zoomrc.net if you need servo extensions, if you need tools, if you need switches for your planes that you're building. And Marshall over there at zoomrc.net, if you use code JCRC10, he'll give you 10% off. And everybody likes to save 10%. Let's see. I'll have my Seagull birds there, the FW190 and my P47. Yes, very nice.
I think that's P47. I've never had a P47.
I got 3 of them. I got to fly one at some point, you know.
Yeah, before you die.
Yeah, that gas one's gonna fly this summer.
Oh, I've seen that one fly.
Yeah, I have too, but I got to fly it this summer. Augie's got it all dialed in, so it's ready, and it needs to run. I'm ready to run it. It flew great. It's great flying. He said he loved it. So yeah. I don't even think we did flaps on it, or did he? I can't remember.
I don't think so.
Probably
I don't
not.
remember. Didn't he do it twice? Did he fly twice?
No,
I don't know. I can't remember.
I can't remember either.
It was years
It
ago.
was a good afternoon. I was gonna fly it, but it was getting dark.
Yeah, I know. I get
So, you know, just kind of messed me up. I was like, nah, I didn't want it to get out of my sight or anything. You guys know how that
especially when you
works.
fly at dusk. Because I think, when are we going to fly it again? But it was getting dark.
That's me. I was gonna fly it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I go, no,
Yeah, I was
I
like,
wouldn't, because
nah.
you get in that and you can't tell if
Yeah.
you're going left. You can't tell you're right when it turns into a silhouette.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
So,
like the girl behind the curtain with the light behind the girl.
yeah.
You don't know if it's a girl or not. So you might want to stop putting
Might
those
depend
quarters
on-
in until you figured out what
Might
it
depend on
is.
which way it turns.
You don't
I
want
know.
to. You watch. What's the one with the Police Squad? The movie's Police Squad. Captain Drebin,
Which one? What are you talking about?
like a midget at a urinal. I had to be on my toes.
A midget at a urinal. Tag. But yeah, we're gonna have some great planes on display at the fly-in, and you can come by, check them out.
Killer Planes is in Ohio. What's he doing there?
I don't know.
Ain't nothing in Ohio.
We're in Ohio the 13th. How about next week? It's in North Carolina, Steve. Come on, man. Can't you tell this accent is not Ohioanese?
Ohio knees.
Ohio knees.
Oh, on your knees.
No, that would be you. No.
No knee pads here. No
You come up with
chapstick.
it.
No knee pads or chapstick.
But yeah, we're in North Kakalaki, man.
Keith Christie just joined us,
Keith,
and he
what's up?
punched us and pieced us and waved us and punched us.
Smacked you upside the head. And yeah, man. See there? Keith. But yeah, so if we can get, and then there'll be a lot of planes, and then our fall flying is the Big Bird Warbird Classic, man,
They're all fun.
and that'll be great. But yeah, we tried not to overlap on other people's fly-in, so you know
Everybody gets super busy when the weather gets good.
Yeah.
And everybody wants to hurry up and go to one, and then everybody wants to have all the weekend.
That's right.
But you don't want a summer sizzler.
No, we did that.
I think they're at Newbern or something this year. I don't know if he's bouncing around trying to figure out someone.
It was a sizzler, all right.
Because I was there for one, but I wasn't there for the second one because it was like 110 and humidity was 120
Yeah.
and nobody wanted to do any work.
Yeah. Kenny, did you see this radial?
Look at that.
Look at that radial that Sean makes over there. That thing looks just like aluminum, guys. That is absolutely killer.
That is amazing.
It is amazing, and it's so daggone. The quality is just awesome. And then, of course, you've got your front piece that goes on here like that. Yep, see there? That goes on. And, of course, you know, the back plate comes with the kit, and it sits behind the ring. And being that I don't have all this stuff glued in, it's hard to hold and show it to you like this.
I'm hard to hold.
Really? Who says?
The wife.
There you go. There you go, Kenny.
That looks really good.
And then put the wires and
I like
push rods. Yeah, it's going to look great. Can't wait.
It does. It looks really good. So the cockpit's coming this week?
I hope so. I need to, I think Sean said he was getting them out. He just got the decals for the gauges and getting everything together. He's told me that, I think, last weekend.
Christy wants to know how much for the radial kit. And then Killer wants to know what town you live in. ECU University.
Yeah, Greenville, North Carolina.
Yeah, not Tennessee, not South Carolina. ECU University is right down the street.
That's right.
I about crashed my truck the other day.
Pirates. Let's see. Kitting them up right now, says Sean over at Scale RC Engines. Hey, man, I can't wait. Looking forward, because if it looks as good or better than this radial, man, we're all in for a treat. And someone was asking the question, how much for the radial kit? So if you want to drop that in here or drop a link, and guys, definitely go over to Scale RC Engines and check out the website and talk to Sean, let him know what you need, and he'll get you hooked up.
He's kitting them up as we speak. We said right now.
That's what he said. Yeah,
do not crash that plane, Killer said. Do not crash that
Yeah.
plane. Well,
there you go. There's the link, guys. So
Ooh.
he dropped the link in here for us. You can go there and check it out with the prices and everything. And if you pre-order, you go ahead and get it done, because he's making these things as fast as he can, guys, because people are wanting them. And I can tell you too, Thomas over at Legend has got 20 more of the T28s coming in, 10 in the China Lake and 10 in the red and white. And once they're gone, it'll be late summer before he gets any more back.
So it must be in the same box that the P51's coming over on.
Yeah. And so if you want a T28, you need to go ahead and pre-order that as well. And while you're pre-ordering, you might as well go ahead and get your cockpit and your radial and everything from Sean over at Scale RC Engines. And that way, time your plane gets here in the next week or so, hopefully you can get out some, Sean can get out some 3D printed goodies for you, man. So let's see. How is the FMS T28D 1400 millimeter?
Version 4?
I could not answer that question.
Do we know anybody's flying one? Version 4?
Not that I'm aware of.
That's a smaller version, right?
Yeah. FMS normally made the T28s were pretty nice. The gear on them was hit or miss, but all T28s fly great. Biggest thing I think that I saw with the FMS models was the gear possibly pulling out. So just really make sure your glue's in there good, you know.
Oh, you're talking about like a hard landing? And
yeah, and it just pulls the front nose gear out and it collapses onto the prop, which then can break your prop. So yeah, let's see. Will says, funny thing, Jeff, I can make it if you'll get to
see your old MiG. He's the one that bought it?
Ah, cool, man. That's awesome.
Really?
Good deal.
How long ago did you sell that?
Well, he flies with Bobby and Jeff.
Oh.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
field where you can't see the horizon because the field goes
Yeah,
down
well,
like
the
this.
field
on the other
drops
side.
off on one end, but yeah, he flies with Bobby and Jeff all the time over there.
So that's in Raleigh, or no? That's Fayetteville.
Wake County.
Wake
Yeah. Yeah, come fly with us, man. I'm serious. Come on, have a good time, man. We'll have a great time. And I'd love to see you fly the MiG-29 again. Let's see, Michael Reiska, how are you, buddy? Good to see you in here tonight. And I know Michael is doing the electric conversion, and a friend of mine, Brian Brody, that comes on the show a lot. He had a question, Michael. He wanted to get up with you about doing the electric conversion for this airplane and what motor you're flying, what prop, ESC, things like that. We were talking about that yesterday because he might want to get one of these. And
Brody?
I told him, yeah.
He wants T-28.
And I told him that Michael was doing electric. And he said, man, do you know what he's using? And this and that. I said, I'm not sure, but he could tell you. I said, Michael's a good dude, man. He'll tell you what he's going with. So it's not top secret, I don't think. So.
Wow.
Yeah. So.
Good.
But all of Brian's planes are electric, and they fly great, man. I mean, he flies the mud out of them. He's flying most of them on 12S, and he's getting ready to do one. I think Gilmore might be 14S.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. As a matter of fact, HRB is making 7S packs now. Yeah. And so I think he's using 2 of those in that Gilmore. So that's going to be nice. Avian 55C electronic, Avian 160 amp ESC 12 cell. There you go. All right. Well, there's Brian's numbers right there.
And this is for...
That's for the T-28 electric.
That's what he's making for the electric conversion for that size?
That's what he's putting in the T-28, obviously.
Avian 55cc, huh? Electric Avian 160 amp ESC 12 cell.
Yeah.
Avian 170 kV, 85 size can with a Castle Talon 160 amp ESC. Sweet.
There you go. Yeah, Brian will be interested in knowing that because he's definitely thinking about getting one of these T-28s. I told him if he was going to get one, he better get it quick. He said, that's the engine, LOL. Let's see. Jared said, Michael, check out the new Badass brand. Yeah, Badass motors are awesome, man. They go up to 80 cc equivalent. Yeah, Jared turned us on to the Badass motors, and that's what we put in Bill's plane that we built.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm very impressed by those motors, man. They look great. They run great. Wayne did the conversion because it was a gas plane, and it's an intruder. And we went from gas to electric, and I had to modify and cut that plane to get it where everything went in there, battery and everything. And it's like he loves flying that plane, and it's got the Badass motor.
Which one did he dork when he was flying at the field last time?
That was the T-34.
The red and white one?
Yeah, he didn't mess up nothing. He just landed right on the edge of the cornfield.
Kind of like when you're flying the Corsair and you're
hit that tall grass.
I
Yep.
remember that.
Mm-hmm. On takeoff. Yep.
Because I'm watching takeoff. And,
Yep.
what are you gonna do about that, man? What are you gonna do about this
Yeah.
thing hanging around?
Right. Yeah. But it's working. So
I know because we went and found the parts, whatever it was, and the link was messed up.
Mm-hmm.
Because you got to fix it right then, right there, because it just bugs crap.
Oh,
out
it
of
does, man. And it's those gears swivel. You know what I mean? So when
they
it
rotate
comes
90
up,
degrees as it come back, it's like a
yeah.
whoop.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't rotating when it came back in.
No, and I had to go back in and take the gear apart and put it back so the rotate would work on it. Yeah. And I flew it again that day.
Don't forget when you fly all the stores on your wing to keep more throttle on it to cover the drag.
Yeah.
So you don't. That's the one I've still got to do. Cut it in half.
Mm-hmm.
We have to take that out. Are we going to put a new unit in it?
What?
The A10.
Yeah, it's got to be. I need a wire. I want a hot wire. I want to split it down the middle with a hot wire. You need to make me a hot wire with a battery.
You're going to take all the wiring out before you hot wire it?
Yes, I'll take everything out. But what I want to do is if you'll make me a hot wire with PVC with a battery, that way I can take a thin, almost like a guitar string, and I've got guitar string, and run it straight down the center, and that way I can peel it apart. And I want to fix that plane, man. If I don't fix it, I'm going to sell it as is, and I'm going to buy a new one.
Let's start with this first.
I hear you, but my A10 flies amazing. That's one of my favorite flying airplanes, man. And a foam plane.
Because the kid that has been flying our field, new kid.
Yeah.
Kid, 25 is a kid now. That makes me old.
Kidding. Well, he's got the FMS version.
Well, he was yanking and banking because he's getting back into it. You know how you're excited. And well, the wing and the fuselage went that way and the tail went that way. He goes, I think I might have pulled a little bit too hard.
Yeah, see, man, let me tell you,
He was having fun though.
This is just my opinion. The FMS A10, the camo edition, does not touch the quality or the size or the gear of the Freewing 80 millimeter A10. There's just hands down.
Are they the same size or are they different?
No, the Freewing is big. It's bigger than that FMS.
So the FMS 80 millimeter, 70 millimeter.
It is, I
70?
think it's
70?
70.
Yeah, that must be what he has.
It's camo. It's Arctic camo.
Yeah, that's what he has.
But
definitely
the
camo.
gear on that airplane has always been the weak point.
Yeah, because he pulled one off.
Yeah,
I
it
had to
flies
fix
great,
it.
but it's the gear, the nose gear especially, is a weak point.
Yeah, he did something.
If you look at the stoutness of the Freewing A10, man, with those springs on the rear link spot, I mean, that plane is amazing. And they've actually come out with a upgraded version of it too. And you can actually change out the nacelles and make it 90 millimeter. But it flies so efficient anyway with the 80s. It's like, why would you go to the 90s?
because you say you did it.
Yeah, but it's not worth the money. I mean, you got to buy 2 more new fans, ESCs, and nacelles, and it's not worth it.
I'd rather fly, just
yeah.
enjoy it.
Well, that's why I say that Freewing is one of, to me, it is one of, that A10 is one of Motion RC's like best airplanes ever, as far as Freewing goes.
You like the A10?
Just that much.
This isn't his size. This is
Yeah, just that much.
so he
Just
says.
the tip.
So he says.
Just the tip.
We can get a heat panel.
Let's see, 2 times. Yeah, exactly. But hey, I don't mind that. I'll put 2 HRB 6200s in that thing and ring it out, man, and it fly. I can get like 6 minutes out of that jet because it's got such a big wing. Without the ordnance on it, it will fly for a long time. It's just a great airplane.
Not with the ordnance on it.
Well, the ordnance looks great on it, but you got to carry more speed coming in, okay? Because if not, it will damn
I was there.
hover.
I
okay?
watched it.
Oh,
He's coming in for landing.
yeah,
Oh, he's
If
going.
I-
He's
if I
going to
had
flare. Wait a minute. He's flaring 2 feet in the air.
if I'd have kept my speed up,
At least it
great.
didn't. It didn't. The wingtips didn't
No.
stall. It just went.
It was
straight forward.
hovering. That damn thing stopped. I was
It
like,
was hovering. See, it's the wording was hovering up
yeah.
until the
And
point
it
where
just
it wasn't.
Yep.
Didn't you ram? You split it up. Did your gear go up and
No,
split
it just broke the gearbox. It broke the plastic
Yeah,
housing, which
what
you
it
got to
amounts to
split
it,
the
that
damn
was
thing
molded
apart
in.
to get it
You
out.
glued it in.
Yeah. That's what it broke. It the where the screws go into the plastic for the front gear, it broke it. Other than that, that's it.
The huge A10. Get off me.
I
Denise never told me that.
know.
She tell
right?
you that?
No. Yeah.
Well, they're in Ohio, so we're safe.
Oleo struts. Yeah. Big gear, man, so to speak. Those gear on that A10 are massive, and they look so good. Let's see. You get the 90s to compensate for something you're insecure about. Exactly. That's just it. That plane doesn't need the 90s, man. It
Well,
flies great.
90s barely 4 inches. That 4 inches. That's nothing to be ashamed of.
Is there a blue box in the Freewing A10 asking for a friend? It's not a blue box. There's a control board, but it's not a blue box. And that control board in the A10 needs to be moved back to the aft hole. So you need to take all 4 screws out, move it back to the aft hole, screw it back down. And in doing that, it's going to give you a perfect 86 millimeter CG. That plane will fly fine. You don't need to change the gear. You don't need to do nothing else.
So you're moving the battery back? So you got to move that to move the battery back?
Yes.
Because it's too nose heavy?
Yes.
It won't rotate?
That's why so many people bounce it like a Bronco coming in.
in.
If you move that control board back to the last holes, your battery goes back further because you got 2 batteries. So that battery goes back further, and then this battery comes back further. You don't need to change the gear. Because a lot of guys were taking the gear and turning them around and doing all this crap. You don't need to do that. If you get an 86 millimeter CG out of that plane, it flies like it's on rails, man. And that's what it's all about. Let's see. Is it weak there? Is it weak? Is it weak where?
Landing gear?
No, the landing gear on the A10 Freewing are amazing.
Purposes on landing, move the CG rearward.
Exactly.
Boing, 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 boing,
That's
boing,
right.
boing, boing, boing.
That's right. And that's what you do with it. If you move that CG back on that A10, it flies great.
Rolling the 5.0.
Okay, so the nose gear, is it weak? No, basically there's a plastic
Insert. It's
housing
like, yeah.
inside the foam, and I went in and put 2 wooden blocks on each side of mine just to reinforce it anyway and C8 them in. And I put another plate in front of it just to make everything as stout as I could. Because when that plane first came out, so many people were having trouble with the nose gear because they were coming in on the nose. So I just went ahead and reinforced mine anyway.
What you could do is make the A10 a tail dragger. No?
Yeah, I guess you could if you wanted to.
I don't know.
But the thing about it is, I just like reinforcing stuff right up front, especially if people are already having problems, you know. So, you know.
It's not me. I don't have my phone.
Oh my
I
God.
don't know. It sounds like we're in a drive-through.
I know. Can we take an order, please? That's if you can hear them.
Wayne's World.
Exactly. Trailing link for the front, oleo for the mains. Yeah, that's right. V3 is better FMS, cheapened up to V4. Yeah, I tell you, it's still, again, free wing for the win for me, man. And if I sell the one I've got, because if you get that plastic piece for the servo in the nose gear and you cut it out, it's easily fixable, but you got to split the damn fuselage down the middle. You got to get that out. You got to do that. I just soon almost buy another one and, you know, sell that one.
How much is the fuselage?
Probably $300.
What? Just for the fuselage?
What's the
No.
$700?
Somebody
jet.
look that up. How
It's
much is a
$700
fuselage?
jet, man?
How much is a fuselage on an A10 for a free wing? Anybody know? Look
I
it
bet,
up.
I bet it's every bit of $250.
You guys look it up so you can
It's
tell
two
us.
pieces. You got the front and the rear end. You got to glue them
The
together.
front and the rear end glued together?
Yes. The thing's long, man. As long as this table. I mean, it's big.
You guys look it up. Tell us. Hurry up because he's going to order one tonight.
$279. See? But
Is it really $279 just for
No,
the fuse?
he's talking about a motor. Yeah.
Seems like a lot for just the fuse.
I bet it's at least.
Well, we're going to find out
$250
because
to
they're looking it up
$300.
right now. I think they're looking it
I
up.
bet it's at least $250 to $300. I bet.
Kirby's got to go.
See you, Kirby.
See, Curbmeister. The Curbmeister needs a copy.
Making airplanes.
Making airplane copies.
Yeah, man. I'm thinking 14s or what? 14s.
14.
I'd get this Carbon ZT28. Nah, that ain't an A10, buddy. It's cute and all, but it's not an A10. I had the Carbon ZT28, and it's a great plane, but I sold it. Flew it, had fun with it. It was nice, but yeah.
Scott Monarch.
He said it's $139 for the front.
Wow, just that.
Just
so
the
it is
front.
200.
2 pieces.
Why would they come together, but they come together like this and then they come together like this?
No, it's 2 pieces and they sandwich, and you got the tail section and the front section, and they have rods like the
Carbon fiber rods?
yeah, just like the J65. You got to put the tail on.
579.88.
See there? What I tell you?
That's for the whole plane?
I don't know.
The
I don't know
plug
if
and
that's-
play, or is that just
What is the size? It's 79-inch wingspan on that airplane. Okay, Kenny, F you. 80 millimeter. I don't know. Bless his heart. He's bored, I guess. I don't know.
he can always come out here?
I mean, you know, he's bored.
97 for the rear half.
Okay, so 279 and 97. Okay,
Can't be.
okay.
Can't be.
That's
I'm gonna
what.
have to look it up.
Mhm.
I don't know. They're smarter than we are. Oh, here he goes. He's got to figure it out. He's got to take the phone.
Nah, he's killing me. Okay.
I guess I got to go stand in the corner.
Nope, you're gonna be right.
I'm
here
going to
'cause
go
you're
wrench
look
on the
at it.
simulated spark plug removable.
He's got you coming right here.
Oh, yeah. I'll just stick a bunch of peanut
All
butter
right,
in
come
that
here.
spark
Pull
plug.
it
hole.
up. Come here.
Oh, what do you got?
Sticking around. Over here. Okay.
Parts.
Parts. No.
No? RC models.
Okay.
RC airplanes. Then jet, Warbird. Down, down, down.
No, it's a jet.
RC jets. Isn't an RC jet a Warbird?
Well, then
All right, here we go. Keep going, keep going, keep. Oh, is that a big one? Wow, 659.
that's the price of the plane right there. And that's the plug and
659.
play.
Plug and play. Gonna go to product. Gonna go to parts.
Trying to see if this This is
There
the
you
one.
go. Spare parts.
I was trying to see if this is the one. Okay, now just scroll. Scroll.
Ooh, $50 just for a canopy.
Just for the canopy,
Dang.
baby.
There's that. Is that the board?
That's the control board. Yep.
That's not blue.
Nope. It's not a box either.
Okay, look at that.
That's
That's like a pair of
Yeah,
binoculars.
but that's in the cells. That's the 80 millimeter.
Okay, so the front, is that the front or is that the whole
One-
thing?
That's the front. That's 139. There's the rear 97. What
Oh,
I tell
I
you.
see what you're saying, because they had to do that because of shipping.
What'd
That's
I tell
why.
you?
That makes sense. So, $239.
I'm a believer.
I was.
Yeah, see? I told you. I said
Yeah,
250.
I was just wondering why it was put together that way. Now I know why, because the packaging's too big.
Mhm.
They got to meet certain requirements in order to get cheaper for everybody.
Yeah.
Dang, so that's a lot of money.
That's what I'm saying, man. But the plane is, I mean, you see how much the plane is. So
Yeah.
now, is this the newer one?
How about just toss the one to the side that you have? You get a new one. I'll fix the old one.
Yeah. That's what I need to do.
You didn't put enough in that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, I mean,
I'll throw in a pretzel.
maybe.
2
We
pretzels.
might could work
2
with that.
pretzels.
Let's see. Oh, there's another version of it.
Is
I
there?
want to see if it's up here, or at least there was. Maybe it was a limited.
Is that the one that
production.
comes with nothing in it?
No, there was a limited production of one they came out with. It was upgraded or so. Here it is. Let's see. That was 516. That's the R Plus.
Yeah, that's with nothing in it. That's
no,
just
that's
the
got the
airframe.
servos and stuff. Doesn't have the fans or the ESCs. So that's what that one is. But there was another one, and it might have just been a limited. Read the comments. See if they different motors. Yeah, see.
What is smaller?
No, they were supposed to be more performance.
Higher performance?
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
He says he's looking at airplanes, but he's on OnlyFans.
You know what? I haven't been so I have not been to Motion RC's website. I couldn't tell you last time, man. I mean, it's been a while, or a minute or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, so see the one that I'm looking at, the one I'm looking for, I don't see it. So it must have just been a limited production. But yeah, so you saw the price. I mean, it's almost $700. So, So yeah. Let's see. Yes, please click the like button. We should have 43 people.
Well, you
Man.
better talk to them because they're going to start drinking.
See you, John. Appreciate you, buddy. Thanks for being here tonight. Always a pleasure, buddy. Let's see. Where is my niece? There it is.
Your niece?
My niece.
Your niece?
Trying to look at the comments, make sure I didn't miss anything.
No, just Kenny's yelling at everybody again. Put the
Let's
sausage
see.
down and step away, sir.
Step away from the bus.
Step away from the bus, sir.
Oh. Hey, Craig, you're still in the box. Don't be messing with planes in boxes, okay?
Save the box.
Save the box. Got to save the box.
Man, that's what, $700?
But it's worth it. That plane is an amazing plane, man. I say it again and again and again and again and again. So, anyway,
Never had one.
it's 9:30, guys. So we're going to let y'all get out of here and enjoy the rest of your night. And again, thanks for our awesome sponsor, ZoomRC.net,
Mhm.
Flying Tiger RC, Dave's RC Electronics, and of course, Legend Hobby, as always, Hobby
Yeah.
King, and HRB. We just appreciate all these guys for being here, and Scale RC Engines for these amazing 3D printed products. Go over and pre-order your stuff today, guys, for your T28 if you're building one. And if you have not gotten your T28, you better get it because there's only 20 more coming in, and they're going to be gone, and it'll be end of summer before they get any more. So just letting you know. So you guys have a great rest of your week. Get some flying in. Kenny, F you. We love you, man, as always.
I'm going to slash your
And,
tires tonight.
He said, I'm short. People can't hear
I'm going to
me.
put sugar. I'm going to put Aunt Jemima in the tank.
That's right, exactly. Aunt Jemima. We still have that?
I
They
don't
got
know.
rid of Aunt Jemima.
I know what it is. Ain't your mama.
Ain't your mama.
It ain't your mama.
your mammy.
Ain't your
It
mama.
ain't your mammy.
Can't put the other kind
Yeah,
in there.
that's right. Hey, guys, appreciate all of you for being here tonight. And hopefully we'll have the cockpits next week for this airplane, show those to you. And maybe we'll actually have the wings and the lights hooked up on it. And you get to see all that. Because once we get the cockpit
Get
in,
something
well,
done.
we're moving quickly. So you guys have a great one. We'll see you soon and be safe. And next week, take care.